Hello, everybody. How goes it? Trying to get the music at the right level. How's it going? How's it going? I hope well. I gotta tune the music down for myself. There we go. Ah, man. So, a little interesting stuff going down today for myself. If you haven't seen, if you're part of the Discord, most likely, or you follow me on Twitter. I posted it on Twitter and Discord. I think that's really the only places. But we have a schedule for streams now, which is great. And I've already screwed it up on the first day of that schedule, but not on purpose. Because I woke up today immediately with a migraine, and it was the worst. It was okay to start off with. I'm like, I can push through it. It's fine. And it immediately got way worse in like 20 minutes. And I'm like, I can't stream. I can't do it. So I had to call it off. But I'm feeling better now, and I want to still do a stream today because I'm in the mood. I want to do a stream for you guys. And so here we are now, a little bit later in the day. Not my usual time, but I'm not doing anything else, so here we are. I was thinking of maybe either doing it Sunday and extending the time, or Monday, but I'm like, there's reasons why I can't do it Monday, and I'm like, let's just do it now. Let's do it now. Screw it. To inform you on the schedule, how it should be, is we stream now on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, as in today. This is not the usual Saturday time. The usual time for all of the days is at noon Eastern time. Just seems to be the thing that works for me the most. So that's what we're doing. Of course, again, the exception of today. The other thing, too, is if you've come to the streams in the past, we do Prime games. We're doing that on Sunday. We do those on Sunday. Any Sunday stream is going to be our Prime game stream, where we play 3 random games from our Twitch Prime library, or Prime Gaming, I guess. I call it Twitch Prime. It sounds better. But yeah, so as it's known now, Prime Gaming Library, where basically Amazon gives you free games every month or so, about 5 or so. I've collected a lot for a long time, haven't played a lot, so we play 3. We just pick at random each week, and we play 3 at random, see if we like them, see if they're good. Kind of play through them for about an hour each game. So yeah, that's what we do on Sunday. If you're interested in that, want to see some new games you might not have heard of, or games you have heard of but you want to see more of, we do it on Sunday. Either way, so yeah. And then and I have this in the info both on Twitter as well as, well, I think I only posted it on Twitter. It might be in the Twitch description, but I don't think it is. We do Prime games on Sunday. On Tuesday, we do one of our series games, so something like Breath of the Wild, where we play multiple parts. I have other things I want to do in that department for games to play, so I won't say anything yet, but there are things I want to play, so that would be when we play that. Thursday is our art stream, and then Saturday, aka today, is our wild card. I can really just do whatever. That is the plan. Obviously, if a stream dictates to be on a certain day, like a launch of a game, or a Nintendo Direct or something of that nature, then we'll change it, and we'll do a stream then, if I'm able, obviously. The other thing is, we'll change the subject of one of those streams if it just feels like it, but I'll try to stick to that. But I'm not guaranteeing every single Thursday is an art stream. The plan is that most Thursdays will be an art stream. To just lay on the ground, just saying, because I know a lot of people come in here, a lot of you guys come in here, and say, hey, when are you streaming next? And I'll be like, maybe Maybe tomorrow, probably not tomorrow, the next day. Now you know. That's the plan. Obviously, in my Discord and my Twitter, I will post if the stream is delayed, canceled, whatever. Today I thought it was canceled, but I felt better, so we're doing it now. What are we doing today? You might be wondering. We are drawing. We're doing some art. We're doing an art stream today. We're doing an art stream. We are going to be drawing. So, okay, a bit of context. If you don't know, I am part of a little group, company, brand, whatever you want to call it, called Shot2TheMoon. Now, this company is based off of like NFTs and stuff, and while I'm not super involved into NFTs specifically myself, I am involved with some people. I know some people. I've worked with some people that are. And because of that, I was asked to join up on this project. It is a podcast available on many major podcast websites such as iTunes and Amazon Music, Audible, etc., etc. So you can listen to it there. Doing pretty good for the first episode, so we're all happy about that. It's with Vaughn Schiller, which I edit his videos, how I became part of that, as well as Sean Pfeiffer from Roto Radar. So they do a little podcast together about NFTs, talking about different things, bringing on guests and stuff, all that kind of stuff. I won't say too much. They've already talked about it a ton, and if you're interested in that, again, on major streaming platforms, and also check out Roto Radar or Vaughn Schiller on Twitch. Either one. But yes, so I do some of the videos on Twitter, just some of our stuff that we have, stuff announcing the launch, when we're announcing giveaways and stuff, if we have a video with it. Typically, I have worked on it, most likely, unless it's like a IRL clip or something like that. In that case, then no. But yes, so that's kind of what I'm mostly doing. There's other stuff, but that's generally what I do on the project. And we have a mascot. I did not design the mascot, but it is our mascot. It is Nefty, the alien. We were kind of going back and forth on colors. We settled on this blue, the dark blue, light blue kind of color scheme. I can show you Nefty. I believe I have the picture open. Yes, I do. Here it is. That's Nefty, the alien. So yeah, this is kind of our design for one of our shirts that will be out at some point, but yeah, so that's Nefty there. And we're going to be drawing Nefty today in kind of a chibi style, I think, because that's generally my drawing style, generally. AKA the drawing style of not nearly as difficult because, easy. There's the logo too, by the way. We're going to be integrating that as well into this picture, or at least a rocket ship of some sort into this picture. My idea is that it's going to be Nefty kind of sitting down, chibi sort of style, and we're going to have Nefty sitting down holding like a rocket ship kind of toy thing, which looks like this. That's the general idea. That's what I want to do today. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Cool stuff. Excited. It's been a little bit since I've done an art stream, gotta say. And I mean, that's just me not feeling like doing an art stream and having a good time with Zelda, which I still am having a good time. We will be beating that shortly, which is exciting. Very exciting. Turn the music down a little bit. So, I mean, we got that coming up. That'll likely be Tuesday. We'll be finishing up Breath of the Wild. I'm going to play a little bit off stream. I haven't done that yet. I want to get some Guardian parts and stuff to hopefully get the Guardian armor and such. Unless you guys want me to stream that entire grind. But I mean, probably going to be pretty uneventful, just going around finding Guardians, killing Guardians, all that kind of stuff. I might record it off stream just to save like a few highlights and stuff so that we can kind of play those on stream. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see what we do. I'm not quite sure yet. But anyway, so we'll be doing that on Tuesday. So, yeah. Oh, interesting thing. I'm just going to point this out because, you know, why not? Something to talk about. While getting a game that I think might be the next game we play on stream, I'm kind of going back and forth between a couple games. But I have one game that I'm like, ooh, I'd like to play that on stream. I think it'd be fun-ish, maybe. I don't know. We could play a game on stream. And I was like, I'm gonna get this game to play on stream. And I was looking to get that game, and then I happened to have a game pop up on the, you know, the little like week-long deals section on Steam. This game came up, and I was like, oh my god, that's like $5. Yeah, that's not bad for the length of those kind of games. Sure. I was like, screw it, I'll just buy it. And you know what? I'll buy the other part of it too. I bought Lego Harry Potter. I know, random as ever. I'm not streaming that game, I'm just playing it on my own, because I don't have many games now that I'm like, I'm just going to play this on my own, because then every time I look at a game, I'm like, that's a good game, I should play that sometime, I haven't played it before. You know what, maybe we should play it on stream, but I'm playing this on stream right now, so we're going to have to wait for that. So a lot of games that I have in my library that I'm like, hey, I should just play that. I'm like, nah, that's a good stream game, we should wait for that. But this game, I'm like, nah, screw it, I'm just going to play it on my own. I've enjoyed it so far. I played it a good chunk yesterday. I like the old Lego games. Those are my kind of like personal things, you know? I like the older Lego games versus the newer ones because like the newer Lego games, they have voice acting. And not that voice acting's weird by any means. Voice acting's fine. But, you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know, like, usually I'd be like, go voice acting, but in those scenarios, whenever there's like a trailer or something gameplay that involves a cutscene, and I see it from a newer Lego game, I'm just like, no thanks, I don't know, I don't like it. I don't like the vibe. I like the older Lego games because they don't really have dialogue. Like, they have voice lines and stuff to an extent. They have, like, those general, like, yeah, stuff like that, right? But nothing beyond that, really. And so most of, like, the storytelling for a Lego game is, like, just through the cutscenes and, like, the animations and, like, visual gag jokes. And I realize that gets old after a little while. So I see why they might have wanted to make the change, as well as it makes it a little bit easier. You know, you don't have to make visual jokes and have to tell the story visually. It's a little bit harder to do that way, especially if you're doing like a game that's not really based off of like... Because I think they introduced it in Lego Batman 2? I think, I could be wrong. But whatever game they introduced it in, I think it was one of like the games that's like not really based off a movie, it's just using like a series in general, and I think Batman was kind of that thing. They told the first game pretty well. I played the first Lego Batman. Actually, it was one of the first games that was like a big collectathon game that I like fully completed. There were other games that I, you know, completed a good chunk, but I never like fully did it. Like stuff like Mario 64 and stuff like that. Like I got really far, but I never completed it fully. I beat it, but I probably only got about like 80 stars when I was younger and actually played it. So I beat it, but it's like, no, I didn't complete it. But Lego Batman, big collectathon game, completed the whole thing. Which was a big undertaking from what I remember, but also I was a kid. So it probably took a while just for the fact that I was probably way stupider. Mind you, I'm not dismissing the fact that maybe some of it could have been harder. A little BS, because I do remember Lego games being like kind of screwy in the physics department occasionally in certain scenarios, or just having weird setups, or you know, you die in somewhere and then it's like, oh, we'll respawn you at the next safe location, yet the safe location was right beside a cliff and you die again. So you know, it's like stuff like that. is screwy in those games, but I still like the charm of it. So I'm like, you know, I had Lego Harry Potter 1 through 4 anyway. I think on like the Xbox 360 when it was out, and it was like one of the current games. And I remember playing in like the builder mode that it had with friends sometimes, just because it was fun to mess around. But I never really played the actual main game at all, and that was mostly because when I was playing it, I was never really a Harry Potter fan. I knew of it, and I'd seen like the first and second movie, and that's about it. I was only really a Harry Potter fan until I was maybe like 15, 16, and then I wanted to watch the movies, and I just ended up liking them and watched the rest of them. So like, you know, it was one of those things where I'm like, okay, now that I actually know the source material, or at least, you know, because it's basically referencing the movies, like I know that source material well enough, I can play this game now. And on top of that, I never really gave it a fair shot at the time. So let's just do it now. Screw it. Let's do that. And so I've been playing it. It's been fun. I got through year 1 already. A lot shorter than I thought for like the year 1 section. But I mean, it is years 1 through 4. So you know, that combined time, you know, you take the single year and you add 3 more of those. Yeah, that's a full game, I'd say. I played for a couple hours, but I also took a really long time trying to get like all the possible like studs, which is the currency. So I got a lot. I almost got 1 million, just in my first playthrough through different levels and stuff. It's crazy. Lots and lots of stuff you can get. But anyway, so yeah, that is that. I guess we'll get into the art now. So what I want to do, and we can go to the iPad now. The iPad's on. Oh, hello. But it's fine. We're here. We're here. So here's the iPad. Woo! Fun. So what we're gonna do? I'm gonna bring it over here. I'm gonna bring my iPad to me. Oop! I unplugged. Oh, Elgato died. Hold on the cable. God damn it. There we go. It's all good. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is basically, I'll turn the mic over here a little bit. There we go. So I had the idea of the character kind of sitting. I actually have some reference that I was using. It's just a general thing that I'm not really following too much, but it had a general pose that I wanted. I don't think it's worth pulling up though, because I'm not really using much of it. I'm just kind of using it as a general guideline kind of shape. Based on like some of the stuff I've seen, like I looked through a few poses of kind of chibi characters sitting down. Alright, I'll say that again. Chibi characters sitting down. I saw like a few different references of that, and I thought, okay, what can we do that is going to be like, you know, I kind of want to explain like how we're going to do these shapes in the way of like you know, just referencing something or just saying like actual shapes. Like we'll do a few circles together and then we'll combine it and we'll make the shape we want. But a lot of artists do that. I want to explain it in the meme way. The meme way is that I see a lot of bodies, like the body and the legs, because that's what we're going to be doing, right? So we're drawing Nefty, but really the main part that we have to draw is the head, right? That's really all that's important. Like part of Nefty in the body department, at least on the website, does exist, but it's not, there's really no like primary details there that make Nefty like stand out specifically that way. So really making the body could be really anything. There's no like unique details there that exist at the moment. Maybe it'll be added later. So really all I'm going to do is a pretty simple body, and I'm going to go for a pretty like plumpy kind of body type. Pretty rounded. And again, this is going to be a character just kind of sitting down on the ground, not on a chair or anything. And so my general idea is that the body is going to be essentially an Among Us character sitting down, and then we put a head on top of it. I'm not kidding. That seems to be the general shape for a chibi body. So let me draw in the general sketch thing now. I'm gonna get my sketching kind of pencil out, because it'll give us a general idea. We're just gonna make a rough shape. This is how I start doing it. I just make the thing we want really, really rough, and really just scratch lines that are going in the direction I want, and then we follow the line art to the closest lines that I can find. And that's how we kind of make our general picture. So the idea is we're going to start with the body for now. So what I'm getting is that the body is basically going to be just like this. Right around like this. And then right at the bottom, gonna come in like this, and that's gonna be where our first leg is. And then our other leg is gonna kind of just jut out. So this leg is gonna come around here, right? I'm gonna try to draw this relatively flat. And honestly, I think actually the leg could end earlier like that. I think the earlier this leg ends, the wider the angle looks. I could be wrong by that, but I think generally, here's the first, there's the foot, right? Like that. Then we could draw a line from there, something like this. I don't really want to do that. I think it looks fine like that. We'll clean this up a bit. I think we could add maybe a little detail to kind of maybe arc this a little bit. Something like that. Either way, that's where the first foot is, right? And then this one's gonna kind of come off this way. I think it could come down a little bit more. And then we could get a foot like this, right? And then this foot would just kind of come in like this. Seems a little long, though. I don't know. It could work. To an extent, you know. For some reason the feed died on my iPad. That's weird. I've never had that happen before. Let me just unplug and replug this in. Hold up. Hold up, the signal died. Whoa. Never had that happen before. It's odd. Shouldn't be doing that. Have a cable in. It's all good, dude. There we go. And we're back. So I drew this. And honestly, seeing it here like this now, I don't hate it as much. I thought the foot was out a little too far. It still might be out a little too far. I might shrink it in just a little bit. Yeah, I like it in just a little bit more. Like that, I think is better. I'm gonna have this line kind of curving in, but I think honestly, it's probably just gonna be better if we just have this line straight into the next foot. It's not quite evenly on the same plane, but it's pretty close. Just like that. Yeah, I like that. I'd say I like that enough. We could maybe have this body come a little bit on a steeper angle. That's the only other thing I'm thinking. Like this angle, just to give it a bit more direction. But other than that, that's pretty much that. I'm gonna round this base part here too. Just like that. There we go. So that's the body, basically. I think the hand will just be like, well, I don't know what the hand positions are going to be. I think this hand is going to go out like this. and kind of like flick up. I don't really know the perspective on that. We're gonna have to figure that one out. I want it to flick up, but that's generally where our arm's gonna be. So that's fine. We'll figure that out in a minute. The other arm's gonna kind of like be sticking out the side. Kind of like this. Right? We're gonna get this arm doing this. And this part of the hand won't really be important. Just because we'll have an object in front, but just to give a general idea. There's that hand. I don't really like that angle though. Maybe we bring this closer. Yeah, would I make it a bit bigger? Like that? Yeah, maybe. Oops, that's an eraser. I do think it should be flat there. I was trying to curve up the arm, but I think it looks better like that. Does it look better if we erase this line? That's a curious question. I don't actually know. I don't think so. I don't know, I'm not liking this arm. I'm not liking the arm that we got. I think we gotta do a different style of arm. Not a different style, but a different shape. Like, I know what I'm looking for, but we just gotta try again. You don't always succeed on what you're trying to do the first time. Sometimes you gotta keep trying until you get it. But yeah, so the idea... So, okay, here's something a little useful. I do this for another thing of art that I think we'll do next week, next Thursday. Or I guess this upcoming Thursday. I use this for kind of more for 3D stuff. So there's your little teaser on that. It's nothing super in-depth though. But anyway, so I'll usually like go, so hold on, let me go here real quick. So if I'm in like a 3D kind of thing, my general idea is that I will try to think of like the actual angle of something. Like I'm like, okay, let me imagine myself sitting on the floor in this way. Now it's a chibi style, so it's a little different, but okay, I'm sitting on the floor that way. If I was sitting like that, how would my arm look? And I'd be like, okay, I'd be like this, I'd be grabbing something. So my arm would actually be more facing out, not in like this. I'd be facing it out. So there's one problem already that I know. That if I was sitting here holding something, I'd be out like this, not coming in like this, holding it, looking at it, unless I had to do it like a phone. But I'm not. I want it to be kind of shown. So there's the one immediate thing that I know. I'd be like this, right? I should have been doing it over here, but you know what I mean. I'd be doing it like this. So, okay, there you go. Automatically, that's one thing that's wrong with it. But then what is the rest of my arm doing? I don't really know. Kind of doing the pose we already did. Not with so much of a curve, but that's just kind of the chibi style. Okay, let's try it again. Maybe just changing the hand position, that might help a little bit. The arm kind of starts there, so... Let's do this. That looks way worse. That looks even worse than the first one. That looks really bad. Alright, that's failure number 2. I'm not getting the arm out the way I want it to be. I know another arm thing we could do, but I don't know if I want to do that. So let's draw this on a separate layer so I can keep deleting it, if need be. I know an arm we could do like this. But I feel like I'm kind of cheating with that. I don't really like that arm type. That also does prove to me something, that this arm would be kind of like this. Out quite a bit more. Kind of like this in reality. I'm just going to draw general shapes until we get an arm shape that I like. This should be down more. Or this should be like in an angle more. Doesn't really go down. And then maybe this should be like up more like this. Well, there you go. I have a general idea of a shape now. We just delete this line like this. That maybe? Yeah, that gets me the idea that I want, I think. Might be a little too steep right here. But yeah, okay, that gets me the look I want, I think. Might round this bottom a little bit. But yeah, okay, yeah, that gets me generally what I want. I think we could warp this maybe a little bit. The microphone is pointing away. How can we warp this? Warp! Perfect, that's what I want. Thinking maybe we can warp this part of the arm just a little closer. Just like this, maybe? No, that actually looks like something else when I shape it like that, so let's not do that. I wasn't really thinking of that. Let's do that so it doesn't have that shape. I'm thinking maybe, you know what? There might be a bit more of a crease in the arm. Oh, wait, I'm not even on the scene. My bad. It's fine. It doesn't look that great. There's that. That's probably good, because it looked really bad before. So I'm happy we didn't see that on stream. Never mind. Never mind. It's all good. We didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. It's fine. Oh, that's an ellipse. I don't want an eclipse. I want a rectangle. Oh. Form, please. I think maybe something like that. And you kind of draw like more of a thing like this. So then we delete a little bit of this. Let's just delete these lines for a second. Something like this. Or then you kind of get it up like that. Maybe. And obviously you can curve it a little bit. All that kind of stuff. Just trying to get this hand right. If that's the case, then this should be rounded more. All that kind of stuff. It's great. We'll get this eventually, it's fine. Again, this is just the sketching phase where we try to get stuff right when we sketch it. I think that's pretty good. I think I could commit to that. Maybe we can make it a bit bigger, but that's about the only complaint I have. Yeah. I'm not fully into it. Better like that. Yeah, a little bit. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oops. I made that line really thin. There we go. There we go. There we go. It needs to come out a little bit more. Yeah, sure. I'll live with that. Otherwise, we'll be here all day, and I won't get what I want to do. This arm, I think, doesn't really has the shape that I want. Is that what I'm looking for? That is not what I'm looking for. Thought it was. It's kind of like a facing out hand. I'll take it though. You know what? The shape I just did is not what I was going for, but I'll take it. It actually makes the arms match now. So, you know what? I'm okay with that. You have the one arm facing out and the other hand kind of facing up, looking like there's something to be held. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. Good enough. Of course, we'll do the line art over this and maybe change a few things on the line art. Okay, so let's group these two together for now, so that we can drag them together and move them down. There we go. Now we have the head, the important part, which I don't think will be as hard to convert to chibi, because for the most part, the character's pretty chibi already. I gotta say, I don't think we have to change too much. Just a bit of the sizing and stuff, but we have to get the shape right. So I think, if I had to guess, I'm looking at this right now. Let's see. I want to kind of. Okay, I'm using my reference and kind of changing it on the fly to see. Okay, I think I know. I think if we get kind of this, I think the head will have to end up being bigger. We are drawing on a new layer. Okay, good. We do something like this, and kind of go up, go this way. That might be too tight of a jawline, but yeah, I like something like that. There you go. Do that, and then the head kind of rounds up like this. Being cut off a bit by the canvas, but that's okay. We can repair that as long as we get it coming back the general way that we want it. Nefty's head's a little bit bigger. It's kind of top heavy. So we're going to try to emphasize that a little bit. Shrink this down a little bit, just for now. I want to kind of emphasize that bigger head a little bit. An alien is a smart boy, or whatever. Actually, probably no gender to that anyway, actually. I don't even know. I don't think we ever decided on that. Never mind, I won't say anything, because I don't know. Alright, there's that. We could get that chibi, like, cheek. You know, the chibi. Classic chibi cheek. You know the one. I already put it in there. I don't know if that's really needed, but screw it. Creative differences. Just to change it. Actually, I don't know if I like it now that I did that. Maybe we'll just do this. I don't know. I don't know, I think I like this just general head shape like this. We could brown this a little bit more up this way. Stuff like that, but there's a general head shape. So, okay. There's our little chibi. This arm still looks off to me. I still don't like it. I don't know why, but I just don't. I want a freehand selection, please. Thank you very much. Thank you. The music stopped, by the way. Do you see that? What's that about? Do not do that? There we go. Alright, so Just need to be bigger? Oh, maybe. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better, actually, when you angle it like that. I'm gonna try something else. Yeah, that looks better. Other arm isn't drawn as big, but I could modify the first layer and kind of adapt it as we go, something like that. There we go. That's better. Trying to get that kind of scaling. It's a specific kind of scaling, I would say, for like a chibi character. But I think we got it pretty close. We do have to add some other stuff to little Nifty here. I'm gonna group all of this, then clone this entire group, then just close that group, and then we're gonna merge this whole group into one. I'm going to turn this group off. So now we have this group. We need to shrink it down a little bit, so I'm just doing that. Okay. I think I like the head scaling. I think that's good. I think I'm okay with that. So let me do another set of lines here. I'm actually going to do a different color just to make it a little bit more clear as to the shape of this. So I need my reference again. Let me see if I can do that. Okay. Yes, we're good. Okay, so there's kind of this like thing here that goes like this and then up and over and then down like this. It's like the hair of Nefty, if you will. Goes there, and then it comes back down here. And I think it kind of turns into a bigger blob, like this. Right? So there's one, right? And then there's one on the other side going the other way. It's going to be a bit harder to draw, but I think it's doable. It's a weird angle. Kind of like this sort of thing. Kind of goes this way like this. And then around and down somehow like this. That looks good to me. You can see the hair kind of back here a little bit. So that's about it. And there you go. There's Nefty and the hair and everything. I think this part's a little small. Let me up the scale of this a little bit. Kind of accentuate the hair to be a bit bigger. There you go. Woo! It's starting to come together, everybody. And then I'm going to draw the facial details in another color. It's going to be a fun little multicolored experience, everybody. It's fun. Okay, so Nefty's face is just kind of two like standard alien eyes, kind of with a bit of an eyebrow sort of thing. We might change that a little bit, see how the style fits. But I don't think we have to change Nefty's face too much, because honestly, all it really is kind of a chibi face already, to an extent. It's kind of like this, like that, and this, like that, and then like this, like this, right? Like that's already a chibi face, as far as I'm concerned. That's basically what the face is. So like, we just have to do that. I want the character to look a little bit more surprised, though. I'm not sure how that's going to happen. We might need to add eyebrows or something to that extent. I'm not really sure. Let's just draw one of these eyes for now. This seems to be something like that. It looks more evil though. What if we do this? Or this? I'm gonna go from here. I'm just not quite sure the shape I want to go with, and I'm not really happy with anything we're doing. Something like this? Yeah, I'm happy enough with that, I think. I'm just gonna do the straight up duplicate and do that, and then we'll redraw the eyes when we get to the line art. This just gets us our perspective as easily as possible so that we can get it in the right places. But there's the eyes. And let's get the eyes in the spots that we want. So let me do the first eye. Whoop, that's a hidden layer. Oh yes, I see. Gotcha. So I think we're gonna go for pretty big eyes. I might shrink the eye kind of this way a little bit, just to get that general shape. I think that's still a little over. We might need to shrink it down a little bit. I'm gonna keep that kind of big size. I like that. Loving that 59. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Thanks for coming by the stream. We're just drawing a little alien dude today from Shot2TheMoon. They have a website. I believe it's Shot2TheMoon.com. I'm part of their team to an extent. I'm just doing some art of their mascot, Nefty, today. And I played right after I typed. Fair enough. That is how the Twitch goes, doesn't it? Yes, we're just drawing an alien character. And also, how are you doing today? I hope well. Thanks for coming on by. Yes, we're drawing this alien character, Nefty, from Shot2TheMoon, which I am a part of, just as their creative team, but I'm just drawing this for fun, just having a good old time here on stream, drawing this character. We're just drawing the really terrible sketch art for now, but we're going to be getting onto the line art. Just watch some Three Stooges. Nice! Three Stooges. Oh, so good. I'm in a goofy mood. That sounds about right. It's been quite a while since I've watched some Three Stooges. However, I wish I could not say that and have that be true. I wish I had watched it more recently. And good slapstick there. Really good, actually. I think that perspective is right on those eyes. I'm using the, who's your favorite Stooge? I'm gonna have to say Mo. I don't know. It's got the direction going right, you know? It's keeping trying to, like, it's that inevitable... Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's good. I'm going with that. I just like the ability to keep, or try to make things as, like, professional and serious as possible, and then continuously failing and not being able to have anything go correctly at all. And it's just, I don't know, that always makes me laugh. I think that's like a nice line to set, because you're like, oh, it's gonna go wrong, but there's no reason it's going wrong, but it does anyway. I'm trying to get these eyes in the right thing. Looks better to me. It's not perfect, but it's okay. That works alright. Alright, once we get this sketch done, we're gonna move on to line art. And to get this. Yeah, that's the other thing, is Mo is like, no, I got this. He's being the leader type. It's the funny thing of, like, he's trying to take the leadership position, but, like, you can't do that when, like, there's no values or qualities that make you stand out from the others. So it's always funny. And then, obviously, that also ends up getting him just into more situations where he's on the receiving end of something. Okay. The mouth is pretty tiny. I'm gonna try to duplicate it right. I don't know if we should change the expression, because I don't know what the expression would look like on this character if it was any different than the smile grin. Ever watch the movie that was in, or that was made in 2012? Yes, I did actually. I mean, I probably only watched it the one time, from what I remember, but it had Will Sasso in it, I believe. That was good too, actually. I'll be honest, it was okay, for sure. Definitely a movie that like had seen Three Stooges, obviously, and then you know they were like, "Oh, we're making a movie on that." It's like you got to be a little reluctant, a little skeptical at first when you're like, I don't know if that's going to be good. Could easily be very bad, very hated. Here's the thing, though. That easily could have been a much worse movie. Really only good if you're a fan of the original. Yeah. It's kind of... I think that was one of its weaknesses, was the fact that it wasn't really good to get you into wanting to both watch classic episodes and also want to like learn more really, or like know a lot about it. It's just like, oh, you don't get the whole value out of it if you don't know the source material, for sure. Is the mouth good there? I don't know, I gotta reposition this mouth. Oh, I drew it on a separate layer. Never mind. Something like that. No, it's gotta be more of a grin. Trying to get that mouth in the right spot. I'm just not quite. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. Alright, let's get to this line art. And then we can get rid of this terrible pencil brush as well. There we go. Keenan and Kel. I have not. Is that the one with Kenan Thompson? Or is that a completely different thing I'm thinking? There is just like a Kenan show. But that's like current. Unless that's the one. But I think that one is just Kenan. Whenever I see Kenan, I either think Kenan Thompson. Yes, it's with Kenan Thompson. Oh. I think I do know the one you're talking about. I haven't watched that one specifically. I know he has a current show out right now that's literally just like Kenan. He's like a talk show host, or like a morning show host or something. Yeah. I like Kenan Thompson, dude. Kenan Thompson's awesome. And somehow still on Saturday Night Live after all these years. Which, I'm not complaining. I like Kenan Thompson, and he makes the show funny, so there's that. Alright, let's, actually I want to do this way, I think. Yee. I drew that a little too far, I think. I want to draw that here, like that. Yeah, there we go. Your dad showed you SpongeBob. Oh, there you go. I always have a special place in my heart with SpongeBob. I met Tom Kenny one time. Went to a con event, and he is a very nice person. I mean, obviously he would not remember the conversation we had at all, but it was fun. It was a good time. I was like, my favorite episode, I gotta say it, it's Shanghai. Love that episode. I just love the variance on that. Tom Kenny's so funny even in his stand-up. Yeah, Tom Kenny's great, man. He literally, here's the thing too, that was cool. So I went up to him just in a panel that he was doing. And like, he was sitting there. I go and I got my my original DVD version of, I think it was, oh, I don't remember. It was whatever the one was that was like the DVD cover that was just like all of SpongeBob's body, and that was like the cover of it. It was one of like the early ones, and I got him to sign it. And then that was basically all he had to do. But then I was telling him the story of like how I got into SpongeBob and stuff like that. It wasn't overly complicated, but he like got up. Sea Stories, thank you. I was like, see something. Sea Stories, yes. That's what I got. I got him to sign that because I love Sea Stories. I think every episode on it is gold. It is a very good DVD. So I'm like, okay. I had him sign that, and then he got up and we took a picture, and we talked for a little bit longer than probably we should have. It was good. It was a good time. It was probably one of the few like things where I met like some sort of celebrity person in some way that didn't feel like they were like paid to be there. Felt like he wanted to be there. Even if that's not the case, at least he seemed into it, you know? And I respect that. I'm gonna redraw that foot. I want to get that kind of... Come on, I'm not getting the shape I'm wanting. That might work. Delete this part though. I have a few SpongeBob DVDs. I have the SpongeBob DVD that was the Halloween stuff, the Halloween DVD. I've had it for so long. Like all the DVDs I've had since I was little. And that one, for some reason, I don't know what it has on it, but the little like plastic covering on the top is like so gross. I don't know what I did to it as a child, but it has like some goop on it. I assume it's a raisin, but I don't know. I don't want to find out. I'm just thinking about my child self and like, I wish you took better care of that. I know you're a child. I was a child at that time, but like, come on. These are priceless gems. They're artifacts. You need to take care of them, boy. Alright, there's that line art. That looked a little bit better now that we have some line art. I like all SpongeBob seasons. I do agree the quality got worse after season 3, but I still think it was pretty fun. And seasons 11 and 12 are so much like Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. I think SpongeBob is still totally fine. I think there was a weak spot around its recent seasons. Not its most recent season. What are they on now? Is it 12? Is that the current season, or what is the current season? God, I remember now. Either way, I saw a few episodes from the most recent season, and those are definitely, they're trying out some different concepts for sure. But they kind of have returned a little bit from doing things that are like super wacky, and I think the writing's gotten better. I think like, I don't know. Maybe the like before the current season, the like last 2 or 3 were like not as good in my opinion. They were okay. Nothing was super wrong with them. And then anything before, like definitely season 10 and on, before that, I think was fine. I think that's what I'm thinking. Either way, there's totally a ton of episodes that are really good still. I think I would agree too, like whenever anybody says like, oh, you know, season such and such from episode whatever, right? Like they're like, oh, season 8 is like so bad and the rest of the season is too. Like, it might be like not every episode's gonna be a hitter. That's fine. And if that's your opinion, then sure, yeah, whatever. Like, you know, at the end of the day, your opinion's your opinion. But like, I think for the most part, those seasons are still totally fine. Got a lot of good ones on it. I would say SpongeBob is the most consistently good show for like, you know, a cartoon that is still actively on as well. Because like, you mentioned Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy, real good too. Disturbing at times, but in a good way. I'm gonna cut this arm line off a little bit. That kind of sharp edge going. Like that. Okay, I was gonna say, hopefully we're drawing this line art on a new layer, because that would suck. But we are, so it's fine. Clean up some of these lines here. Alright, this line art's alright. Old bump I did on the leg, I don't know if I'm into that fully, but we'll see. We'll see. There we go. Well, the live action animation one. Yes. That was the one where they actually had, like, Tom Kenny on it and everything, all the voice actors. That's the one, right? Because, yes, I will agree. Unless I'm thinking of a different one. It's been a while since I've watched most of the current SpongeBob ones, but there's a few that I'm, like, told of, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll check that out. That's it, yeah. That was good. And it's cool, too, because I think a lot of people don't realize, like, you know, I think more so now. I'm kind of speaking from, like, when people were kids and might not have realized, but, like, you know, Tom Kenny is Patchy the Pirate, dude. And then the caveman from the BC episode, that's Patrick. It's so cool. There we go. The Splinter. Is that actually known for being one of the worst? I don't know about that. It's I always remember, like, some of the shots of that episode. Wish Patchy was in the first movie. Yeah, you're right, dude. Patchy wasn't in the movie. That's a shame. You're right. He should have been in it. One of the most important characters, obviously. Oh god, Carly. Coming in and scaring me with the boo. Don't do that. It's spooky. Oh no, colors. Don't do that. No thank you. But no, the Splinter's fine. Yeah, sure, it's not... I wouldn't say it's still the best episode, but it's fine. I think one of my favorite episodes... I don't know what my favorite episode is. I was trying to think of that recently. Not recently, but, you know, like maybe a couple months ago. And I was like, I don't know what I would label my favorite SpongeBob episode as. I have no idea. It's a tough one. I don't know, I like a lot of the classic ones. I'd probably say Pickles, honestly. And the only reason I say that is because I know every line of Pickles. Like, you play Pickles, I can literally tell you all the lines. And that one's not always easy, too, because you got the stupid, like, menu from Bubble Bass. Where he's saying, like, you know, Triple Patty Deluxe. And all that crap. It's easier to say when the episode's coming, but anyway. Sailor Mouth. Sailor Mouth is good, too. Maybe someday in our lifetime we'll see the actual uncensored one where they did curse. Because apparently they did curse. Because it was easier for them to do. So I'd love to see that. That would be amazing. Not that you can't see clips of, like, Tom Kenny or, you know, oh my god, I can't remember his name. I always forget his name. Mr. Krabs. Craig something. Or no, I always think it's Craig. Clancy Brown, thank you. I got it. Yeah, the head needs a thicker line here. We're gonna do it in one. Did we do it in one? No, we didn't. That was really bad. Honestly think that SpongeBob is a relaxing show to watch because it's underwater. Yeah, it is a relaxing show overall. Like, obviously there's chaos and stuff, but you can kind of just, like, chill and watch a SpongeBob episode. Easily. Squidward is my favorite character in SpongeBob and the funniest. You know, here's the thing. I saw a video. It was either a video or, like, some podcast or something was talking about how, like, SpongeBob really doesn't work without Squidward. In a way. Like, it could to an extent, because there's episodes without Squidward, but, like, a lot of the episodes that are really strong are the ones with Squidward in it. And that involve Squidward in some way. I'm going to draw these in 2 segments, because I am screwing up the bottom here. Oh, that's bad. I need this to have an eternal kind of curve shape to it, and if it doesn't have that, then it doesn't look good. I'm not getting this line right. And I'm hating myself for it, because I'm trying to get it right. Come on. We can get it. Come on. Oh, I screwed that part up. Damn it. A hard line to get right. But once we got it, we got it. So we'll just keep going until we got it. Close enough. We'll fix it. Pizza delivery, classic. Or Random Land. Oh yes, Random Land. That's the one that they had, like, the reference to, like, the creepypasta, like, Squidward in it. Like, Squidward's suicide episode or whatever. That's not real, obviously. And then I think it got cut in Europe. Because it was like, no, too offensive. Too scary. Not really that. It kind of is, but they toned down the scariness even then. Oh, the DVD cuts it out? Damn it. What a shame. Come on. It's fine. Kids won't get traumatized from that. It's fine. I saw the original? Perfect. As long as you know it was there, then I guess it's fine. I didn't know, like, they were cutting stuff out of SpongeBob. I forgot they cut out... Apparently, I don't know if they show it now. I've heard things that say they show it now, but I don't know if that's true. They cut out the, They cut out the, like, one shot from Procrastination of, like, Patrick putting, like, sunscreen on Sandy. And it's like, who cares? Like, I don't think anybody's gonna think twice about, like, it's fine. It's Patrick. Like, why? It is nothing. Replaces it with something really funny. I know they got rid of that thing in Random Land, but I don't know what it is. I just know they got rid of it. That's all I know. Let's do this hair. Not as thick, though. Not as thick. At least in the inside. Go. Okay, and then we'll draw it thicker on the outside. Go. I have to continue that line. Oh yes, I forgot about that too. They got rid of the episodes. The panty-red. What was it? Something crabs. It was something crabs. But yes, I do remember that. I have all of my DVD episodes. I put them, I ripped them all from DVD. I have them digitally so I can watch them. But luckily, that don't affect me, man. We're good. You can't stop me. I got it. The panty raid. Intact. Yeah, I don't know. You don't have to censor SpongeBob episodes. It's fine. The line art's a little shaky. These are some big lines in this art. It's hard to keep them all aligned and straight and stuff. I'm just gonna do it to there. I got the DVDs, yeah. I mean, there is the nice thing now where, like, some of the episodes, like, on streaming services are, like, you know, redone a little bit so that they're, like, in HD or whatever. That's not good. But, like, you know, whatever. They still... Here's the thing about SpongeBob, though. Like, it looks really good, regardless of the resolution. It's an animation. It easily looks good. Actually, something that I didn't realize I had copies of. Forgot I had copies of. I have Pee-wee's Playhouse on Blu-ray. And my god, it's been a while since I ever, like, watched it. Oh god. Oh god. A raid. You brought in the nut raid. Oh my god. We Scheme is raiding with the party of 13. Oh my god. Hey, you've been here before. You raided me before. Is it Ludart? It's not Ludart. It's a raid. Where's the beer? Butt stuff. Oh god. I remember the butt stuff. It is not. We got this little alien dude. I gotta clean his art up a little bit, but we're doing that. It's not. Is it a dick? No, it's not. It is not that. Pure Chaos, thanks for the follow. Yeah, it's a dick. Yeah, sure. If you think it is, then that's fine. You can go with that. Oh man. Hello, everybody. We've just been chilling, talking about, like, SpongeBob and all of that different kind of episodic stuff. Yes, wow, thanks for the follows, everybody. And the raid, thanks for that. Oh my god, he's drawing a dick. No. Yes, the Corgi, thanks for the follow. Oh my gosh. And Valley of Sin. Oh no, visibility. What is the point of this right now? I have to close my eyes when you do this. Am I supposed to draw art? I'll draw... I'm not on the brush, but I'll draw something. I'll draw... Am I on the brush? Yes. I'll draw a smiley face. I don't know. Oh no. That's mostly there for games, but you could do it now anyway. That works too. Oh man. I was doing Zelda a little bit ago. Oh my god. All the follows today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wow. I gotta say though... Oh, custom voice line. Okay, wow. I mean, I guess I kind of already said it, but alright, alright. Butt stuff. There you go. Or you could do like the announcer voice. It's like, butt stuff. I am cured from lurkitis. Nice. It's a great thing to be cured from. I have been blessed. I hope so. I hope so. Alright, I gotta erase this line. We're drawing this alien. It is a mascot from Shot2TheMoon, which I'm involved with. Just for their creative team. I haven't had lurkitis for years. That's good. You want to stay clear from lurkitis. Ideally. It's not a good thing. Lurk sober for 2 years. Nice. That's great. Draw that horny Area 51 alien chick. Oh no. Oh god. I don't know if we're gonna do that. I had to stick within TOS here. Yeah, you know, with recent stuff on Twitch, I don't know if that's great enough to do. We might be able to do that. We'll do an ASMR stream and it'll be okay. Except I'm a dude, so I don't know if that's gonna work out. I'm not getting this line right. I'm trying to match the thickness. There we go. Get down with the thickness. Oh man. How many first-time viewers here? Again, welcome. Appreciate that. Wow. Man, you know what's hilarious is the fact that anytime I do just random thing, at least make this alien extra thick. Oh, we can. We can do that. I mean, this alien's pretty plump. We gotta add some more lines and stuff. I gotta resize his head a little bit, I think, now that I'm looking at it. And we gotta get rid of the sketch lines here too, but that's fine. But yeah, we can do that. There's room for improvement, as you might say. But anyway, I gotta finish this hair real quick, and then we'll go to that. Team Rickrolled. I see Rickrolled people? Like, actually just straight up Rickrolled people on stream? I mean, congrats if you did that. Oh my god. Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna do that. This is some big dick energy. Oh, big dick and energy. Oh man, what? He was doing karaoke, then Rickrolled us. Perfect time to do it. What else do you do when you do karaoke? Not Rickroll people? What? Sorry, was watching Bo Burnham and it just slipped out. I get it now. And that is totally acceptable now that I realize that that is what you were doing. I mean, it was acceptable before, but when we least expected it. Hey, I mean, again, you're just proving the point. That's the peak time to do a Rickroll, is the least expected time. Ooh. I don't know how to say your name. Is it Selena? That's my guess. Either way, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Alright. I'm still screwing up these lines. This eraser is way too big of a tool. That sounded weird. But I think you get what I'm saying. This on this layer? Is that why this is not erasing? Yes. Okay, good enough, good enough. There we go. This is a chill cult. One of the goat sacrifices? That's, you know, next week, I think. Outside of all the interesting things going down on stream, save you a seat? Definitely will. That's a special occasion, it really is. But outside of that, how's everybody's day going? My day was not doing great. I was going to stream earlier today. Immediately got a migraine when I woke up. Pleasant way to start your day. I thought the goats were only on Wednesdays. We changed it. I mean, it is next week, but it might be Thursday. We'll see. I brought baby ducks. Yeah, that's good. Might be able to do something with that. Or did you buy baby ducks? I'm watching some big dick energy right now, sipping on some whiskey and Coke. Well, that's amazing. God, I can't remember the last time I've had just like an alcoholic beverage of some sort. Mostly because I just never think to buy any. I'm usually the vodka type, but at the same time, that's some rum. I think rum was the last thing I had. And honestly, I could go for that. I could go for that. Oh, I see. We need it. We need our line here. We didn't even do that yet. I see. That's a little too thick. Well, in reality, nothing's too thick, but we all know that. There we go. Nice. With a tequila sunrise. There you go. Tequila. Yeah. It's been a while since I've drank anything just in general, though. Gotta change that. Definitely gotta change that soon. There we go. That angle does not seem right on that hair, does it? Be flared out more. Goes well with baby duck blood. Oh. I was not aware of that. But hey, the more you know, right? There, I think that's more of the energy here, is we go out like this. And swoop it in like that. Is that more accurate? No, it's not. Where's this hair supposed to be going? The raid has taken over the stream and we make zero apologies. It's good. Pillage the village. That, you know what? Honestly, that's just like a good line. Good catchphrase. Need that on a shirt. Okay, I saw a beach volleyball player on Twitter who was super thick. Nice. Oh no. These poor ducks that you speak of. That's not good. I don't want to do that. At least not me. Okay, this hair... I gotta figure something out here. We say hair. It is... I guess it's hair. The original artist of this character said it was hair. But I think we've made it clear that it does not appear as hair. And thus, probably not hair. Ducks are evil and are trying to take over the world. Well, I mean, I didn't say that that was not the case. I just think there's a barrier that may not need to be crossed. At least immediately. I'm personally good on that front, but I mean, I'm not going to stop you from doing what you want to do. Honestly, I think the hair just needs to come out more. Like this. Does that look better? Eh, good enough. Therefore, we need to activate protocol eradication. What does that involve? What steps do we have in that? Alright, I think we have most of our character here. I'll touch up some of these lines in a little bit, but I do want to touch up the head a little bit. We kind of merged this all. Actually, no, we didn't. Never mind. We can group these. We can clear some of these lines up a little bit. Did we put the hair together? Yes, we did. That's what I want to do. Make the head a little bit bigger. I need that chibi style. There we go. Big head. Seagulls are the true evil. True, though. Seagulls are real evil. Seagulls are amazing. No, I don't know. I'm not going to hurt them. They're fine. If they stay on their own property, seagulls are fine. But then the second they're like, you know, here's the thing. This is the reason I can say seagulls are evil too. What app do I use? I use Procreate on the iPad, iOS. Real nice. It looks a little bad now because we have a bunch of layers on, but we're cleaning it up a little bit. We have all this stuff. See? It still looks a little bad because we enlarged the head, but we'll fix that up in a minute. Actually, I think we can keep these off. We'll just fix this up as we go. Oops. It's a nice app. You can go right to Photoshop from it too, which we will also be going to for some cleanup after, but not right now. Not right now. Ooh, that line's interesting. Alright. But no, here's the thing about seagulls, though. The beach is immediately a worse time. Anytime. You can't have a good experience at the beach with a seagull. I hit the microphone, I'm sorry. Now add some virgin blood for atmosphere. Yeah, you could do that. We still do have to color the alien in, so there is that. We all know what that color is. Purple. Okay. Let me just fix this line up. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of this in entirety and just redo this. It's not blobulous. Blobby? I don't know what the word you want is. Something blob. I want it bigger. That's something I've said today. Like that. There you go. Then we can just do this, and that'll just create the illusion of a line. That works for me. Jellyfish. Bad experience with 40 dead jellyfish around me at the beach. Ooh. Is that true? True jellyfish. I mean, yeah. Jellyfish sting. And as far as I'm aware, you do not pee on a jellyfish sting. That apparently does not actually work. So, if somebody offers, say, no thanks, I'm good. Never forget aesthetics. I mean, obviously not. We're good. We're just figuring this out. Okay, so we need to still draw the face a little bit and clean up the line art a little bit here and there. Let me turn the face back on. Face in the right spot anymore? Not really. Not really. We drew the head a little bit differently. Oopsie. The hair just went all over the place. No, thank you. There we go. What if you enjoy the golden shower? Well, I mean, you know, there's that. I don't think I would personally. But, I mean, if you do, I guess that's kind of just like a free ticket to that. So in that case, sure, yeah. Sorry, I read that immediately. I like the description. I reloaded it, now it looks like two dicks coming out of its head. What kind of weird sex Pictionary game are we playing? You know, it's fine. Out of all the words that could have been fixed, why was it that one? It's fine, I knew what you meant. And honestly, both apply. We're just drawing a mascot of something else. Don't blame me for the style of this. I'm just matching the aesthetic that already exists. I'm not actually adding any new elements. I'm just changing the style. Autocorrect? Wait, so you mean to tell me that your autocorrect first changes it to that word beforehand, before the actual word? I know phones do that, depending on how often you use a certain word. I don't know. Don't blame my horniness, blame the original guys. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Don't blame me, I have nothing to do with that. Still not getting the face in the right spot. But I realize that now, I don't think the highlight for any of you is the face, it's just the fact that the alien here has, you know, these two giant things on its head. Don't worry, I don't think I'm adding anything that will make it look worse. Floppy dicks? Sure, yeah. Apparently it's hair. I don't know how. But again, don't blame me on that. That was not my call on that. There's an eye of sorts. I'm probably gonna have to thicken the top of this here. There we go. That line was awful. Still bad, but not as bad. There we go, there we go. Nice, okay. There's some eyes. There's a character, by the way. It is part of a, it's a character called Nefty. That is part of a website, Shot2TheMoon. Well, it's a podcast. And yeah, It's about like NFTs and stuff. I just work on their creative side stuff. I do some of their Twitter videos and stuff for promotion. And I figured I'd just draw their character because why not? I'm not specifically involved in anything NFT related, other than the fact that that's what they're about. They seem like the people that do horny sex alien. Well. Yeah. I can't say you're wrong, so there's that. Look, he's been procreating all over the screen. Oh no! I have, haven't I? Damn it. I'm thickening up the eyebrows a little bit, because this alien need to be thick. Also didn't read that. The face looks a little sus. It does. You know, actually, we started with the body. We just based it off of an Among Us character. Nice butt, yeah. We gotta add more butt. There's not enough butt in this picture. There we go. I gotta add a little bit to this eyebrow to point it up. I keep drawing these lines wrong. There we go. Drawing is going good, but the character is a little sussy thick. Yeah. Again, not wrong. Again, though, in my opinion, you've now pointed this out to me that the character could, in fact, be thicker. And so I think that's the goal. I was a comedian once. It was only once, though, and I can't remember when it happened. What do you mean you can't remember when it happened? I don't understand. I feel like you'd remember the time you were a comedian. I could be wrong, though. I have not been a comedian, or at least I don't think I have. Oh god, maybe I can't remember. That's not good. The mouth details are weird. I'm gonna change these. I don't like the details. I'm copying the details they use, and I don't like it, because I don't get it. Here, hold on. Let me bring up the character that is their thing. I'm not changing it too much. Not using it that much. But hold on. Where is it here? There it is. Hold on. Here's the character. And I have this little thing I was using as a reference. It's not quite the same. I do want to change the legs a little bit, though. Yeah, see? Here it is. How long have I been doing art? That depends. Because, like, I've got the kind of use your own artistic style and make it extra sexy. Well, we'll see about that. We'll get to the base point first of making it what we need it to be, and then maybe we'll add some creative details, if you will. But yeah, that's the character. In terms of how long have I been doing art? Again, interesting question, because it depends on where you mean. I mean, I've been doing art technically since high school, but I mean, I kind of... Really, most of my art has been like graphic design stuff and like Photoshop and stuff. All the stuff on the stream here, I guess. But like actual art... Which could actually see the damn drawing. Twitch hates me right now. Yeah. Twitch is wacky. I also stream in 1080p, which probably doesn't help either, but I like the quality. We get the Twitch partner, and then we can have options. That'd be nice. I don't know why that's a partner-only thing. Kind of sucks that way. Why is there not like a... That's a good question, actually. Why is there not a thing... I guess I'm just going to copy this line now that I see it. Why is there not like a streaming sort of... what do you want to say? You know how there's like Oh, you get Streamlabs Prime, and you can do multiple, you know, streaming outlets. You can go to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. You can restream, which is stupid because if you're anything, you know, above just a normal Twitch account and you're at Twitch affiliate, then contractually you're not supposed to do that. So I don't even understand that. But anyway, point is, why don't they have one that like allows you to do restream like different stream quality? I'd like to do that. That works, but not voice or video. Oh. Well, that's shite. That's not fun. I need to go this way. Just trying to get these double spiky edged lines. Apparently I can configure the brush so it works this way, but apparently that only works if I have a stylus hooked up at the current moment that has pressure sensitivity, which I don't. So that's why we're kind of modifying the brush as we go to have different weights. But it's fun. Alright, I gotta modify this line still. It's kind of broken. Just kind of redraw lines like this. There we go. Oops, I broke it. Never mind. There we go. Okay. I think for the most part, there's a few... I kind of want to fix the hair on the left side still. I'm not fully into it. I don't know why. Might just be a little bit of touch-up there. Be right back. I like your butt stuff's art. The subja, even though I can't hear shit. Wow, well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's see the alert for that. Didn't you actually? Fine for that, though. I'm not doubting you. I'm saying that probably my stream's broken as well. It was last time. I don't know why. We did a Zelda stream, and for some reason the stream decided to have a stroke on stuff that I'm doing now, which is working fine. So I don't know. Streamlabs is weird. I might change to just standard OBS, because Streamlabs uses like all of your CPU. The butt stuff is strong with you. Well, thank you. Definitely hers. What? What did I say? Oh, I'm confused again. I don't know if I need to make the body outline here a little bit thicker. I think we all know the answer to these things, which is that yes, thicker. Of course. Always thicker, right? I usually add a thicker outline in Photoshop, but I mean, I'll just do it here. Oops, I screwed it up, never mind. I kind of go for that sticker look. That's how my art has been described so far. I'm fine, but I do have a 4K display with 5G connection. That's good. I think my connection should be like 1.5 gigs, I believe. But then that kind of gets throttled a little bit anyway, because internet providers, they love to have the most fun. Here's the thick part. There you go. I'm gonna clean this line up. What's going on here? We need that curve, otherwise it's not right. No opacity, please don't do that. Come on, line. There you go. Can you do thicker art? Yeah. That is a better way to say it. People say sticker art. I say thicker art. I'll take it. I'll take it. I haven't done an art stream in a while, so I'm glad if you guys are enjoying it. Then hey. That makes me happy. And lets me know that you guys like this too. It's a nice chill time here when we're doing this kind of stuff. It's always good. I also draw these all at like 4K resolution. They all get like resized to 1080 later, so I'm here for that sweet ASMR. There you go. Every time I do this, people tell me I should just do ASMR instead. But I could never do that to myself on Twitch. Like, just specifically ASMR, I could never do it. I'd feel like I'm doing, like, some sort of sin. Especially with all the ASMR going around now. Not that I have a problem with ASMR. Well, that depends. Depends what kind of ASMR it is. If it's like eating pickles ASMR, likely not, but if it's like, you know, just like an innocent trigger or so, whatever it is, that's just like actual something ASMR, it's fine. Not into the ear licking ASMR, mostly because I don't like mouth sounds. Right directly in my ears, preferably. I also can't stand chewing sounds, so eating ASMR is out the window. To do ASMR, you must first sell your soul. Take 5 cents for it. It does feel that way. You gotta get the yoga pants for the ASMR. Yeah. I gotta get the ASMR, I gotta get the camera, you know, on full. Like, over my bed. With that specific angle. And then we're allowed to do ASMR. Anything before that, no. Also, you can't be a dude, that's not allowed either. I'm kidding, that one I guess is allowed, but... The Tamil... I was about to say the Tamil Co. Cool. The camel toe cam, yeah. I would say that might be against Twitch TOS, but I mean... Who really knows anymore at this point, am I right? There we go, let's get that thicker line art going. Oops, that's a little too thick. There we go. Looks better with the thicker outline, it gets that kind of nicer feel. Feels better when you do it, like, manually, too. Usually I just do this again in Photoshop and kind of force my way through it that way. That looks better. There we go. You'll get banned for a week and be brought back with 10K on OnlyFans. Perfect. I think people's impression of ASMR got sabotaged by quite a lot. Yeah, there's that. I watched ASMR for quite a long time. But typically, like, when I first got into ASMR, it was like, oh my god, look at this new revolutionary sound. I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna tap on the thing. Wow. I screwed up the art a little bit, but it's fine. I'm gonna tap. Wow. This is the new big thing. Oh man. Oh my god. You know what? I just thought of something good. I'm gonna go. I did it. And those were like the two big things on ASMR. That was like 2014, 2013 maybe even. And here we are now with some very interesting ASMR, to say the least. Both by Twitch ASMR and OnlyFans. Is OnlyFans promoting ASMR? Is that actually a thing? I didn't know that. I mean, I know it's a thing there, but... I mean, I know it's a thing there. But like, I don't know about that one. Okay. I'm trying to think, is there any other things I want to do here? Maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna clear up this little part of the face here. This looks weird to me. Oop, that brush is way too big. I'm gonna clean up this little curve here. Looks weird to me. Kind of juts out weirdly. Now I can't get it to do the thing I wanted. Yeah, it's still weird. Yeah, whatever. I think we're good on that front, because the rest of this is just going to be mostly down to color. Actually, that's not true. We're going to add a sleeve here, because this thing wears a shirt. Even though the thing I showed you did not. Thick thighs save lives. Fried chicken ASMR? Perfect. Some ASMR on YouTube definitely was all about promoting their OnlyFans. Yeah, that's true. I have seen some of that kind of show up. For the most part, I only watch like a few ASMR creators now, if I ever watch ASMR. Mostly just because it's like, I know that they're gonna give me content that is not just plugs of like, you know, check out my OnlyFans, even though most of them now are still like, oh, I have a Patreon. It's like, basically the same thing, except you can't do any sort of pornographic stuff. Because that's how OnlyFans works versus Patreon nowadays. Right, this thing wears a shirt. I don't know where the cutoff is. Like here? It's a crop top. It's up here. No. I think it's like here. Slightly thicker line, please. Something like that. Gotta get it right, though. There we go. No, that line's still bad. Need a better line. Like that? No. I'm not getting this. Want that ear again? Yeah, of course. Like, in truth, though, like, some ASMR, like, that's just actually, like, still kind of family-friendly can be really, really good. It's just kind of rare now. You don't see a lot of people doing it nowadays, so it's like, you know. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. That's some simple enough line art. Good enough for me. I'm gonna group all this into another group. And then we have this. And then we're gonna duplicate it again, which might or might not work because of the size. Procreate has, like, layer limits, which are totally fine, but, like, I feel like I hit them way too soon, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Alright, so now we can color this dude in. Get some color and some highlights and stuff. You are drawing an onion. Am I drawing an onion? I don't think it's an onion. It kind of looks like an onion. It has layers. Oh, that's what that... I didn't even read that. So many layers. Yes, I got you. I literally was like, it has layers. So that was your joke, so fine. But yes, it does. We do need another layer, which will be the paint layer, and then we can... Here's something I didn't know you could do in this app until, like, maybe... Oof, I don't know, like 2 months ago at the most? You hit this, you hit reference, and then you go to this layer, and then we want a color. So the color of this person is going to be like a darkish blue. And I gotta go back to my reference here, because I want to make sure the color's right. It's like this weird bluish gray. It's like kind of a... like this color? That's pretty close. That's pretty close. You do that, you drag the color, and then you do that. So that's like the skin color, right? Boom! The color's on its own layer. It's amazing. I didn't even know you could do this. I thought you had to, like, paint it in. Teal turquoise. Kinda. It's a little bit brighter than this. So I think we do need to bring it up something like this. Because this will be like the shadow color. That's more accurate. Yeah, that's like... It's so much nicer. But anyway. Okay. I'm probably going to do a few layers that are just their own layers of color, but who knows. The eyes are like a really bright, like this color. We might actually add some glow effects to the eyes, because I think the eyes would look good if they glow. But we might also do that in Photoshop too, because I usually bring this stuff to Photoshop and add some softer colors in that. I just prefer how Photoshop does gradients and stuff over Procreate. That's the one thing I like doing there over other places. There's some lines in this hair too that I haven't added yet that I probably should add. Anyway, we're just putting in the base colors right now. This thing wears like a grayish, bluish shirt, like this kind of a dark color. Put a little blue, something like this. There you go. Still a little dark. I might make that a bit brighter so you can see the line art. Something like that. There you go. That's better. And then this thing technically isn't wearing any pants, but you know what? We'll just ignore that. Or we'll just fully point it out like I just did and not talk about it at all. It's definitely not wearing any pants, but it's fine. Alright. Looks a lot better when the color's on it, though. There you go. It's an alien. Look at that. Wow. Who needs pants anyway? True, though. I don't need pants. I am wearing pants. But you have no proof of that. So it's fine. Donald Duck energy. Is it, though? Oh, I guess. Yeah, you're right. The no pants does kind of do that, doesn't it? Alright, so I have to add some lines here that I kind of forgot about. The hair has like these lines in it. Where it kind of like does... It is black lines, but maybe we should like... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a darker color of this instead. Ever just have that fear? Which fear? Not having pants? In like public? That's not a good time. And that kind of is a fear a little bit. But it's not as bad as long as you have like underwear on. I would do a blue-gray for the lines in the hair. Yeah, I'm gonna do a darker blue from the main color. Kind of like this. Might be a little too dark. It's normally black, but like, person standing with no pants on stream. I mean, usually I wear pants. Usually. But you know. I guess that's a fear if I'm not wearing pants. So, sure. I also feel like immediately I would be banned for that, even though there's other ASMR streams going on right now that are still totally fine. But whatever. Yeah, so this thing has like these lines doing this kind of thing. Actually, this one would be more straight than anything. Like that. Right, yeah. There you go. Just draw some lines. As long as it's appropriate attire. There you go. Mainly about other people? Oh. Like I don't want to see somebody with their pants on? Or pants off? I mean, depends. Oh god. Oh, Jesse. Wait, Jesse, were you streaming? I didn't know. Ah, damn. I didn't know that. But hello, thanks for the raid as well. I appreciate it. I keep forgetting that I have a raid alert set up now. By the way, that sound, my dad. That is my dad that made that sound. Literally, I was like, I have this emote. It's the nut emote. Well, it's the tilted emote now because Twitch didn't like that it was called nut. But we have the better Twitch TV nut emote, so that exists. But I was like, I have this nut emote. I'm gonna set it as the raid thing. It's gonna be great. And then my dad's just like, you want me to make a sound for it? I'm like, I wasn't thinking of it, but if you want to, then of course. So that's the sound. And I have no problem with it whatsoever. Just kind of color this part like that. There we go. There's some lines. Cool dad vibes. Yeah, he's cool. Alright, let's get these lines in here. Once we do that, we'll add some shading. That is too quick for a line. Whoop. That's a wacky line, but it is kind of actually the line we're supposed to be doing, so fair enough. Alrighty, we're almost there. There we go. Lines in the hair. How was your stream been? We made it somewhat awkward, to be honest. You know, it's fine. It's more awkward when it's just like a normal day for me, which is like nothing. That's the worst time. But it's been good. We've been having a good time. We've been talking about virgin blood and goat sacrifice. Yep. You know, the normal Twitch stuff. What we're all here for. Alright, let's add some shadow. Now I just cheat with the shadows. I just use black the whole time, and then we use some layer effects to cheat the colors, so we don't have to actually make the colors, because, you know, it does the same thing. So just cheat at it. I'm gonna have the light come from the left side. The shadows are on the right. And the light is on the left side. I'm mostly saying that because I might screw it up. And if you guys see it, let me know. Oh, and golden showers. Yeah, that's a thing that's been happening too. Again, totally fine. I don't have any particular filters in here. Outside of, you know, just straight up weirdness. But hopefully we just don't reach that level. Weirdness in the offensive way, basically. You're on a raid to pillage the village and drink the beer, yes. I don't know if we succeeded yet at that, but maybe. The light's going to be coming from there, but the shadow's going to kind of creep up this way. Whoop. Here we go. You have sensible filters. I like to think so. What would the shading for this foot be? Kind of be like this, wouldn't it? So the foot's kind of facing away. Kind of like that. That would be my thought. But I don't actually know. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll go with it for now, and if it doesn't look right later, then that's what we'll go with. Belly has little to no filter. Fair. I feel that way whenever I'm on my friend Carly's stream. Her stream's a little bit more family friendly, which is fine. But I gotta be, like, extra careful. That's not right. That is right. There we go. Alright, gotta add some shadow under this dude's arm a little bit. His arm makes shadow. What is a filter? I want to get probed by 57 aliens. Oh. Why 57? I feel like if you're at 57, then at that point you can really set the value higher. It doesn't really affect anything at that point. But if you say something like 10, then I'm like, okay. If you go more than that, then yeah. You're right, 69 is better. Yeah. There you go. I was wondering. Alright. Be a little bit of a shadow underneath this thingy. Or his sleeve. Let's say his sleeve, not his thingy. Or their thingy. I don't know. I don't think there's any assumed gender for this alien because it's an alien. So. There we go. I like the lighting on that butt emote, I gotta be honest. My artistic side at least has to say, like, yeah. That's a nicey. That's a nicey. Good job, Brain. This darker shading is going to be harder to see, but I can see it enough to do it. There we go. Should be done this rather soon, and we should be able to go to... well, we'll see. We should be able to go to Photoshop soon. To get this lighting done, we have to add some highlights as well. But it shouldn't be too long now. Some head shading, all that kind of stuff. I keep getting distracted by Discord. Yeah, that is the eternal struggle. I've recently set up my own Discord server as well. I'll plug it, because that's what I do. But also, on top of that, I'm now getting introduced to the struggles of also having the Discord server. And being like, oh my god, there's always something going on. And also, setting up a Discord server was way harder than I thought it would be. But it's fine, I think we got it now. Always plug everything. Below, we got Instagram and YouTube and TikTok. And the donate button. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, it's there. New bot set up for chat? I only have a few right now. I just have the general bot for the rules. I also have my Twitch notification bot as well at the moment. Which I was going to do a custom one, but I haven't done that yet. But the thought is eventually we'll get to that point. And that's the plug. Yep, that's the plug. I don't like to plug my stuff too much, because I'm like, you know, if you guys really want to be part of that, I'm not making it hard to find. I don't feel like I have to tell everybody all the time that it's there. I'm pretty sure. I believe enough that you guys can find it. Sounds condescending. Plug it more and assert dominance. Well, I mean, I can. Join the Discord. Don't be a bottom. Not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that in the way of... you get sick of it after a while. Hand, shadow. Oops. There we go. Head shadow, there we go. Nice. Oh no. Did you not like it already? I feel like you would. I thought it was a good plug earlier. This side's not going to have too much of a shadow, at least down here. Like how there's a waste points thing. Hey, I mean, if you want to waste points, I give it the option. Oh no. Did you know there's a VODs channel that I haven't updated in like 2 weeks because I'm bad at that? But in theory, there's a VODs channel? If you enjoy the streams, they go there. Except for the crap ones, but the crap ones are like real crap. AKA the streams that I probably didn't even record because they're that bad. Truly no filter. Hey, I mean, as long as you're aware, I mean, that's the good part. You don't want to be like, no, I have a filter. Fuck you. There we go. Oop, that shadow was bad, even though I thought it was good. And I screwed it up at the end. There we go. All this stuff looks way better once you add, like, highlights and stuff. I think we can add a bit of a shadow like that, too. I don't know if the hair's supposed to come off. I have a sex basement, if anyone is interested. Wow. Alright then. That makes me assume that you have a standard basement as well. My pet peeve personally is just spam. Yeah, I don't like spam either. I was gonna link my Twitter up to the Discord for the updates section, and I was like, no, that's annoying. I'm not gonna do that. I'll put some tweets in there occasionally, but only things that are specific to this stream. Because outside of that, I think it would just be annoying if I'm like, hey, if I tweet something like, hey, I'm eating a cheese pizza, and then everybody on Discord has to know. If you follow me on Twitter, then yeah, you can know about that, but that's if you want to know. My Instagram is more stuff like that, though. You mean horny jail? That is kind of what that is, isn't it? Alright. Oops, I'm still screwing up this shadow. There we go. Honestly, the shadow looks pretty good, even though it's just black. So, credit to that, I guess. I think we're almost done with this shadow. The pizza must be thick. No, the pizza is aggressive. I set up a Discord like last week for another person. Yeah, see, I actually, my Discord was initially set up for a few people that were like, that I would talk to in Facebook Messenger, because, you know, that's a thing. And we're like, oh, let's use Discord, it's better. And then I set it up, and then we never used it. But now it's our Discord, it's the riskRED Discord. Which ultimately is way better. Genuinely actually is, because before it was set up like in the least amount of setup possible, and now it's, we got a rules page and all that, it's all official. Very fancy. Not really, but I like to think it is in my mind. Who still uses Facebook unironically? I can't say words. I still use it only for Messenger chat, because some people use that, but I don't use actual Facebook. I do have actual Facebook, but I don't use Facebook. And I have an Oculus Rift S, so I'm forced into that way. Actually, I don't think I have a Facebook account linked to that, so never mind. Not yet, until they actually force you to. And then it's like, oh, damn it. They got me. I wanted an index, but that's a little too much. I literally got a Rift S, like, right when they announced, like, a bunch of different headsets that weren't the index, that were, like, as good, or, like, just a little bit lower. And while I don't regret my purchase, because I got to be able to play Half-Life Alyx, now I do. Facebook is for racists, ants, and boomers. Basically. I know a few people that I went to high school with that use Facebook, like, every day to post, like, everything, and I'm like, why? Messenger and keep tabs on friends who use it. Yeah. Basically. I'm like, why do you actually use Facebook? Because all they do is like post stuff that's like, you know, the worst thing on Facebook? There's people on Facebook that'll do like the quizzes that'll be like, what are you? Oh, you are, oh, or like the ones that are like, oh, your zodiac sign means that you are tomato soup. You're tomato, you like tomato soup because you're this. I'm like, what? Why? Why do you do that? What is the point? I don't understand. Please stop. You are Leo, you are Leo, therefore you are Nick Cage. Exactly. That sounds like a real one. And I'm like, why? It's not always astrology though. Sometimes it's like stupid stuff where it's like, oh, based on your thing or based on the questions you answered that they won't show, but you can assume are really stupid. They'll be like, you are a loyal person and people will always trust you and follow your lead. And I'm like, that's not how it works. You are you're a loyal person if people say you're a loyal person. Even then, some people won't say it. Don't go fishing for that. Don't like try to just have things saying that you're loyal. People will know based on their interaction with you. Not how that works. Which Power Ranger? Exactly. Mind you, that one's like better than most of them that I see now, honestly. Based on these questions, you are Rihanna, yeah. Based on your mannerisms, you are Drake, exactly. Based on the fact that you exist, you are not who you are. You are celebrity. Have we added all the shading? I don't think so. I think I need to add a little bit. These eyes are gonna glow, so I don't know if I should add shadow like this. Yeah, we'll do it for now. It's on its own layer. We can remove it later. And we'll add a little bit here too. Oop. Like that. There you go. Which global superpower are you? The answer is USSR. There you go. Yeah, I'm Taurus, so apparently that means that I'm stubborn and that nobody can change my opinion on anything, even though people have done that countless of times in my life, so I'm pretty open to opinion. Sometimes, it depends what it is. But usually. Doesn't matter anyway, because like every like thing, if you read like another like sign on that, there's gonna be some other like attribute that it says like this person is really bad at this that you probably are also bad at. I will change your opinion on duck orgies. Will you now? Okay. Here's the thing though, apparently to my sign you can't do that, because I'm stubborn and I don't accept change. Wait a minute. I did the shadows wrong. I want the shadow to be like this, because it's on this side of the eye, and that's how that works. Oh my god, I need this not as thick. Too thick once again. There we go. Okay, and then the mouth will have a little bit of a shadow underneath. Because, why not? Oh, and then this will have shadows too. And then we'll be good. I think. I could be wrong. I think that if we just add little shadows here, we should be good. There we go, that looks good to me, I think. Oh wait, under the shirt too. And then we're good. And then we'll do the highlights, and then once we're done the highlights, Photoshop time. I was going to draw a little rocket ship in the hand of the guy, but what are we feeling on that? We draw a little rocket ship. That is their logo. We could kind of fit that in, make it a little bit nicer. There we go. There we go. That's what I like. Okay, so this is what I do with the shadows. Oh, by the way, here's a before and after. Wow, look at that. Addo. But, no, we're not done yet, because I want to duplicate this, and we set this to overlay, and then this gives you colors, so then you do this, and now the color is accurate. and then we just play around with the opacity. It should be fine. Give it that thick sauce. I was fully expecting Valley to say something about you being open. Openly gay. There you go. I'm not, but no problem with that. I don't understand people that are like transphobic or homophobic. Like, just let people be what they want to be, dude. Let people do themselves. That sounds weird. Let people do that. That sounds weird too. Let people do what they want. There you go. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm like Oprah over here. Everyone gets the... Like that gif of bees. Bees! You get bees! I love that gif so much. I don't think I have it downloaded, but I should. I just hate when it gets forced on you. What do you mean? How do you mean? I usually keep the highlights bright white, so that's what I'm gonna do. At least for now. And we'll go from there. Okay, I just want to make sure we were drawing on a new layer. Because that would have been bad if we weren't. Oops. I'm gonna make this a bit thicker. Like always, we make things thicker. There we go. I read fanfic sometimes. Okay. I see. I know some people that would like read fanfic stuff in high school. And they always gave me the impression that like the only music they ever listened to was like nightcore stuff or something. Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with it, but like I always had like a picture for those people in my high school whenever they like showed up. Not saying that reading fanfiction is wrong by any means, obviously not. But there was always something in my mind. I need people to stop getting kidnapped in my state. That's not good. Stop kidnapping people then. There you go. Yeah, don't kidnap people. I have a fanfiction account over 11 years old. Woo! That's old. I think my Steam account is 11 years old. I think that's like the only account that I have that's that old. Well, that might not be true. I have old YouTube accounts, but again, some of those accounts I don't use anymore, so I don't know if that really applies. There you go, that's a good highlight. Not really super thick on this part though, let me fix that. Whoa, that's a little too... That's still a little too thick. That's still a little thick, but I'll take it, it's fine. I don't know if that really warrants a highlight. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. The 6th Amber Alert this week. Ooh. Man. Do they have Amber Alerts that are just like localized to like certain areas? Because usually I'd always get an Amber Alert that would be like, you know, generally just like, oh, some person was kidnapped in like British Columbia and I'm in Ontario. I get that all the time. Which was never fun. Like, that sucks, but I'm not anywhere close to there. Unless it wasn't recent. My state is a 100-mile radius. Fair. That's better. I mean, I get that having like a bit of a radius beyond like logic of how far somebody can go makes sense, just because you want to make sure that everybody is aware beyond where this person might be. I get that, but it's like, when it's like across an entire country, that, I don't know about that one. There was like stuff going on in like Nova Scotia a while ago that I was getting alerts for, and I'm like, well, that's not as far. They're not close by. I've been to Nova Scotia, it's very nice. Maybe not what they were talking about, but you know. Two-hour drive from you. Yeah. It kind of depends, yeah. Like, if it, like, was something that happened in, like, a major town or something like that, and you live in, like, a really small town, likely not gonna be your town. But, I mean, I think, you know, I understand, you know, governments wanting to have bases covered in that way. But still, usually, it's not relevant. Oh my god, this line. This one's gonna be a toughie because I can't quite get the thickness right on it. That sounds weird. I'm good at saying things that sound very strange, aren't I? I live 20 minutes from Dallas. Traffic is a 40-minute wait. You just gave me a thought. Imagine a movie, or like just like a short skit. It's just like some person is like kidnapping somebody, but then they get stuck in traffic. It just sounds like a funny scenario to me. Fix this highlight a little bit. There we go. That's better. A thought. Yeah. I had a thought. There you go. And chances are there's an accident on the highway and traffic's backed up for 3 hours. Yeah. I feel like that's any highway, though. Or freeway. Technically, that's what is here. Or like major, like there's highways here, but they're minor. If you're in Canada, you have like the 401, and that's always like backed up somewhere, because that's how things work. Supposed to get my like, Dallas always has an accident. Yeah, I'd say the same here. We always have an accident somewhere. Actually, the major thing that I always have in my area is construction. There's always construction on some sort of street. You go for like 5 minutes and you're into construction somewhere. You can't escape it. There's been jokes made about it countless times. Because it's true. You can't get out of the construction here. It's always here. You can't hide from it. That sounds very weird. Give the thoughty that thick sauce. I gotta do the highlights first. You have the right color, though. Welcome to Texas. Construction is in every major city. Yeah, I mean, pretty much anywhere I've gone that I've traveled to, I've run into construction anyway. It just makes me think there's construction literally everywhere. Which also makes me realize that my high school was telling me something when they were like, you should get into trades, there's always work. Apparently. But look at my physique. I'm not a, I'm that gamer, or artiste, or whatever you want to say. I'm not physical labor? No thanks. I can do it if needed, but no thanks. Our construction crews can't speak English half the time. Well, college I went to around this area, we get a lot of students from India here, which is fine, whatever. But then the problem you get is a lot of Indian students that are here. No discrimination by any means, you know, whatever. Like, but they always seem to. It just seems to be a thing. It's kind of a stereotype in a way, but I can't. I'm saying it because it's literally true. They all seem to have like a Dodge Mustang. Literally every single one. I'm only saying it because it's literally true. Even I had a friend in my college that was from India. And they were like, yeah, no, it's true. Literally true. Because they have the money for it. They all have a Dodge Mustang. Or, yes, whatever, I'm saying Mustang. Challenger or Charger. Whatever. You know what I mean, though. The bulky one. The nice big bulky Dodge car. The nice one that you see on the road and you're like, ooh, yes, Ford does Mustang. I didn't mean Mustang. Challenger or Charger. I don't know the names of cars because I have a car. I have a Ford Focus. It's fine. It gets me to where I need to be. It's falling apart. Challenger is square. Yeah, I believe it's the, well, it depends. I think they're both between Challenger and Charger, but I think it's the Charger. Could be wrong. And my car's falling apart. It's really great. Really helpful, too. I literally went to get it, like, looked at to see what was wrong with it, and they're like, yeah, it's too expensive to fix. 2014 Focus? Mine's a 2005. It works. Barely. It's really loud now. But hey. Again, gets me to where I need to be, so it's fine. Sounds what it looks like a sedan. It's or Charger does. Yeah, it's probably the Challenger then. Whatever. It's a Dodge. It's big, bulky, fancy, expensive car. That's all that matters. Expensive car. That's the only part that matters about that at all. Okay. Are we done with the highlights? Maybe. I don't know if we need a highlight here. We might. I think we do. Right there. Yeah. Just checking this a little bit. There you go. There's our little alien. This music slaps, though. Yeah, it's just all the stuff from... Plug! My music. It's below. Some of the music's wacky. Like this one. This one was based off of Animal Crossing, though. It was made for a video. On the main channel, so if you want to watch that, YouTube. Also down below. Anyway. Okay. So I think that's good for our little alien friend. We said the thick sauce. Okay. We're going to export this to Photoshop. And do that. Because why not? I gotta do that. That's a bit of a process, so let me do that while we sit here. And have a fun moment. But yeah, we'll add a little bit of fancy coloring to this as well. I usually just add a few like little gradient overlays and stuff to, you know, spruce it up a little bit. Usually what I do for emotes, because I usually draw emotes on the stream. Is that a nut face? It is. It's an emote. One of our sub emotes. It used to say nut underneath it, but then Twitch rejected that and didn't like it, so yeah. But if you have better Twitch TV, there is an animated version of that as well, based on the actual footage of me doing that face. It's called the tilted emote, but in our hearts it's the nut emote. Because, you know, that's what it is. Let me just fill this out real quick. I gotta, like, put a file name. It's great. It's so good. Oh, I didn't want that name. A. Literally, it's a single letter. No, thank you. Let's do that. Thick sauce. We had it for a second. For a little bit. Don't tell anyone, though. Okay. I think it exported. I have to upload it to, like, Google Drive. It's fancy. Watch this. By the way, let me know if you guys see this, because I don't know if this is actually something that shows up on stream. My camera always, like, glitches out whenever I open Chrome. And I don't know why this is. I think it's a Chrome problem. Chrome? Yeah, and now it's open. And now it's fine. But, like, maybe it's just me. But, like, I think it literally does that. And I don't know why. But it do. I think it... I'm almost, like, wanting to ditch Chrome, honestly. It's like, Chrome uses, like, so much RAM. It's insane. It almost uses a gig of RAM sometimes when it's open. And it's like, I have 2 tabs open, bro. What are you doing? The glitch was scared of the thickness. Yeah, very glitch. See? I don't know what happens. It's just when I open Chrome. Which I don't do very often. Stream. Because we usually play games. But, like... I don't know. I don't know. It could also be an Elgato Camlink issue, which... maybe. But whatever. You know? It's probably an issue on both ends, honestly. Alright, we open in Photoshop. We open in Photoshop. Could have our little alien friend in a second. Photoshop also glitches out the camera for a little bit, but that's fine. Adobe like to do that. I'm not shocked by Adobe, because it also does weird RAM stuff. I would blame Google first. Yeah, I usually blame Google. At least it's not Bing. Yeah. It's true. Okay, alien friend, alien friend, alien friend. We're here, alien. Yes, hello. Hello, Mr. Alien. Alright, first off, we kind of have to merge these layers, probably. Unless we want to change anything here, but I think we're good. I usually keep the highlights bright white, just because it looks better. No one seriously uses Bing? No. It was good in, like, 2016 for, like, porn. But now it, like, has safe search even when you turn it off, so... it's bad. Even, like... Pornhub's bad now, isn't it? They removed all, like, the user-generated content other than, like, verified users, so... RIP! I don't know. Okay. Why does this select the whole layer? What do we have in this? Oh. Wait, what? I don't know why this is selecting the whole layer. Let's duplicate this and merge it and see what happens. Okay, there's some weird artifact in the screen somewhere. I don't know where. Seems like it's here. Hold on. Fixed it. Nice. Okay. Anyway. Cool. So, usually what I do immediately is I just put like a general gradient over the whole thing because it usually helps. Nice. Okay. There you go. Gradient. No gradient. We immediately have a little bit of fanciness with that slight overlay. Sometimes I move it a little bit. I'll turn the scale down a little bit. Something like that. Just adds a little bit of variety. Makes the face pop out a little bit more. Use 18 and abused and pay my fee. You know, sometimes that's the only option. The other thing I'm going to do here is what I usually do. So we'll replace this background really quick with like a dark background. Okay. Usually I put like a gray. My color picker's on the other monitor. I don't know why that is, but anyway. I just pay people. Getting right to it. Skip the videos, I want the real stuff. Okay, so usually I do this. I'll just add a little bit of a white outline around after the fact, and then we get something like that, and we get this little like sticker thing. Sometimes I'll add a black outline, but we already did the extra line thickness in Procreate, so we don't need to do that. There you go, we get this little sticker kind of look. That's usually what my style goes for. And then we might add a little bit, just to kind of spruce it up. I like to add like a little bit of lighting effects. For this, I don't know what it would be. I might add like some yellow just to offset some of the color. Kind of like a sunlight look. I don't know how well it's going to work with this blue though. This blue's kind of weird. Well, let me get a brush. This brush is tiny. I don't like that. Let's zoom this in a little bit more. Can we do that? There we go. Nice. Let me get this out of here. What is that? And this. Gross. Go midnight purple. There you go. That's wacky. There we go, something like that. Nice. Nice. Some weird colors. Actually, okay, this color, hilariously enough, I believe was the like original color this character was going to be. That's like really close. I think the eyes were like red though. But anyway. I got water on my phone. Oh no. Unless it's waterproof in that case. Cool, I guess. Okay. Let me... How big is our brush? How do we... Massive. Perfect. Honestly, a little too big, actually, but... Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of... Oh no. You gotta clean that off your phone, then. Unless it's decorative. In that case... You do you, I guess? Okay, we got a yellow. Woo! And this is mostly just because the actual color of this alien is yellow anyway. Or the website is anyway. It's usually a gold. I'm just gonna kind of add this kind of lighting to its stuff. I usually just add kind of this soft lighting randomly, kind of general highlights. Like this, maybe a little bit here. Something like that. And then we kind of like use it as a color sort of thing, or sorry, add. Where's add? There's add. We'll lower this a bit. I don't know if I'm into the color, but that gives a little bit of like a side lighting kind of effect. Maybe we'll swap the color. Maybe just make it like a white or a blue, just to match with the colors. I'm gonna do that. What's the color? There it is. Let's just change this to blue. It'll probably work better, or like a purpley. Let's try that. Yeah, that works better. There you go. I mean, I'm not going to add too much for colors on this because I think this alien guy is pretty good anyway. I might add a bit of a shadow to the one side just to give a little bit more depth. I'm not going to paint that one in though. I'll just do this. Because I'm lazy like that. Wait, what? I don't see where the shadow is. Oh, there it is. Never mind, it's right there. Oh, that's noise. I need size. No noise, please. And the size can go up a little bit. And there you go. I'm gonna leave it at that. There's a little alien dude, I guess. I was gonna draw a rocket. I don't know if we'll do that now. Or we could just Give me a second, actually. We could just do this. Hold up. Hold up. I'll just do the way that they do it. Which is put this logo in. Oh my god. I haven't even been reading chat for a second, which I should be. What is going on? Hit the dick like Rihanna. Mess up my ass more than Taco Bell. Oh. Oh no. Or maybe good, I don't know. Maybe that is a good thing. They usually just do this. I'm just making fun. I should have drawn the rocket ship, but that's a thing. Actually, we do need this because I want to put this little thing on the shirt, because the shirt's supposed to have this logo like this. Never mind, actually. Could be dimmed more, though. Like that. There you go. This thing's supposed to have that logo on its shirt. I forgot about that. I was going to draw it, but we can cheat it. Where you just kind of do this, and then you use median to make it simpler. It's fun. That was too much. That was a little too much. A little too much. Maybe 12? Ooh, that's still too much. Like 3? Sure, that works. There you go. Then you just say oil paint, and then... Hey everybody, we drew it. See? You guys all saw it. We drew that logo. Do 3.5. Oh. I just did 3. We can do 3.5. Is 3.5 really going to change everything? Boom. 3.5. Oh, it just makes it 4. We can't do 3.5. It cheats. Oh, man. Even Photoshop told me that we're not allowed to do that. Damn, son. That's unfortunate. Whatever. I'm gonna cheat with that. I'm gonna cheat with that. There you go. Little alien. There you go. I don't know. Outside of that, we did that. Damn you, Photoshop. Right? Unusable at this point. We gotta find something new. Okay, actually, in all honesty, there was a program that was called, like, Picroma Plasma. It was made by, like, the people that made, like, Cube World, if any of you know what that is. But, like, it was this, like, cool thing. It was kind of like a combination of Photoshop and, like, Adobe Illustrator. And I was, like, looking forward to that for years, since, like, 2013 or whenever it was, like, announced. And I was like, dude, I can't wait for this program, and it's, like, never come out. But it looks so good. You could, like, make simple shapes so fast. And I was like, dude, I want that so bad. It looks great. It was before I used Photoshop. I only use Photoshop because it's like the tool that the professionals gotta use. So for my job, I have to be able to use it. Which is fine. But if I'm gonna advocate for any sort of, you know, picture editing program, I'm gonna say Paint.net. Do that. But anyway, you can go to this camera, which is fancier. Not really, actually, but anyway. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end it there, though. We drew our little alien dude, and I'm happy with it. Photoshop can be pretty sus. It can be, actually. It's weird. They added, like, neural network software stuff to it. Neural network software. Just, like, you know, server-side stuff is what I meant. And they added that to it. And I've used neural network stuff for my Photoshop stuff for a while, mostly for, like, actual photos. This thing called Deep Dream Generator I've used for a long time. And, oh, coin flip. Oh my god. Alright, I can do coin flip. I'm gonna finish my thought real quick. Never mind, I think it's escaped me. Never mind, it's not ending yet. None of you got the +2 hours, though. So we ain't doing that. I won't let you. That's fine. That's fine. We're not ending yet. You redeemed the coin flip. We got the actual coin. Here's the coin. I can show this in more detail. Here you go. Here's the coin. That's the wrong way, camera. I don't know how to use my own camera. Here's the coin. There he is. There it is. Now, both sides look very similar. But I know which side is this. This is the tail side. The indented side, and the head side is the non-indented side. But don't worry, I'll show it when we're done. I'll show it when we're done. It's fine. Don't worry. But yes. What did I say on that? It's been so long since someone's redeemed Flip the Coin. If heads, I'll tell an awesome story. If tails, I'll tell an embarrassing one. Oh, yay. Oh, great. Oh, great. All right, let's see. What is it? I don't do the stupid hand flip, by the way. I don't do that. It's heads. It's heads. Like that. There you go. It's the head side. It's the one. Story or embarrassment? Yeah, basically. It's story, though. Except I don't know what the awesome story is going to be. I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Now I gotta tell a good story and I don't know what I have. Oh no. Oh, actually, I do. Okay, so I was in a school band. The Time You Kissed a Dude and and liked it? No, I don't have that one, unfortunately. I was in my high school band. I was asked to join it to do technical stuff. I didn't do any instrument stuff. I was asked just to do technical and all that. And I basically was there mostly. At first, it was to do sound, but then they added me to do lighting and stuff. So I did that. But literally, being in that band, just doing the technical stuff, and I helped them. I was kind of the roadie sometimes when we'd go around and do stuff. But eventually, I was only in it for 2 years. I was in it for my 11th grade year and my 12th grade year. And in my 12th grade year, I learned how to play an instrument through the first course, to the point where I got to play a song at the end. And so many people were hyped up by it. There was 40 kids in this thing, and everybody was so hyped that I learned to play something. Because I was just the technical dude that just didn't do anything in the class, because, I'm just there to do the technical stuff. And so that really only mattered when we did, a live show. So I'm just kind of chilling. Kind of sitting through an easy thing. Damn, I don't have enough points. Oh, man. It's unfortunate. But hey, I mean, there's plenty of opportunities to get more points, so there's that too. But, no, but then people were so hyped about that. I was then actually added to one of the songs to play in the band. It was a rock band, too. It was pretty cool. I learned how to play guitar and bass. It was great. I ended up playing bass on a song because I was the only person who had big enough hands to do it. You had to do a stretch that was between these two fingers, like this, to play notes. You had to play this note on the low end and then do this. Do pull-offs on the other note the whole time. It was really annoying. It was very annoying. But it was doable. It was doable. But only by me, so that's why I was put on it. But then when, we did our show, people were, so happy. Cheating you slide. You couldn't, because you had to pull off so fast. It was literally the whole time. You can't just go that's weird. You made me do that motion. Thank you. But anyway. So, it was pretty cool, and people were chanting the fact that I was doing that. Then use thumb. And I'm not gonna. I need to hold the bass. you gotta hold the back of the fretboard, otherwise you can't apply pressure. But anyway, there's that. Question mark. What about question mark? Did you get the points? Because there is a cooldown too. That's a problem. But anyway, you don't have the finger strength. No, I don't. I have the finger strength. You don't. That's physics. You need something to press back so you can grip it. Your head, the neck of the bass is just sitting out here. You need something to hold it. So you can press against something. Otherwise, you're just gonna push it into the air. Woman wasn't satisfied. We're not talking about a woman. We're talking about a bass guitar. A completely different subject. Not really, you both use your fingers. But whatever. Same thing. Well. But stuff is poggers. Fair enough. Oh man. Well, I mean, that's my story. That's that. If you got points to waste on other stuff, go ahead, but I don't think there's too much else. I've added so much stuff into the channel points that I'm like, I kind of forget what's there. So then when it like comes up, like I always forget about toggle visibility. I was playing Breath of the Wild, like the last stream we did, and I was facing off against some guardians. One of my frequent viewers comes by, literally wanted me to fight a guardian so that they could use that, and I had to try to parry with no visual. It was very difficult, but we succeeded, so that was cool. So you know, it's usable. I don't know about art streams, but game streams, it's a little fun thing. But anyway, outside of that, I think I am gonna call it, because I was gonna stream earlier. My schedule for streams, if you're curious, it is below on the chat. But I do 12 p.m. Eastern typically. This is a little bit later today because I wasn't able to stream earlier today because I had a freaking migraine that I literally could not stop laying down. Otherwise, I would be in immense pain. That was fun. Great way to start my day. But yeah, so usually it's 12 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We'll be streaming tomorrow. I do a thing called Prime Games I do on Sunday. Twitch Prime and their Prime Gaming library. They give out games, usually monthly, for free. And I haven't played most of them. I've accumulated them over the years. I have almost 300 games. I haven't played many of them at all. So to kind of see which ones are good and which ones are bad, we play that. If Red Bull gives you wings, does Monster give you the power of poison? I mean, I imagine if you mix like one or two other chemicals into Monster, it just turns into poison, so likely. Just saying. I had a Monster 1 in my life. Oh man, backlog feels for days, yes. And that's just that library. I have Steam too that has way too many things in it too. But yeah, we've done a few of those streams so far. We found some good stuff. But we've also gone through some crap as well. So it's been an experience. But it's a fun time. It's a fun time. We usually play about 3 games for about an hour. So other than that, that's basically everything for today. My Twitter and Discord are available as well. That's where I put stream updates. I usually do it on Instagram too, but I'm thinking of not doing that as much anymore just because, you know, redeem and hold this man hostage. But I'm a hoarder. You gotta hoard them. You gotta think for the future. You could hold me hostage here if you wanted, but at the same time, you could save up. Or look at this, you could save up for 1,000 questions to ask me a question. Or you get content critique on your own channel. Or make me not be able to say a word at 25,000. You can literally ban me from a word, any word of your choice, for 25,000 for 30 minutes too. Just saying. Nobody's done it yet. You could be the first. You could literally ban me from saying the. I want a 17-hour stream. Well, I mean, you can add 2 hours to any stream. It's not 17 hours, but we're sitting at 5 hours. You can add 2 hours and get 7 hours. That's pretty good. We're not sitting at 5 hours. We're sitting at 3. You can get 5 hours. It's a few points for that, though, I gotta say. The only problem. But it's there. It's there. Waste your points the best one? I think so. It's good. It's a good one. But yeah, anyway. I'm also hoping to get some more emotes in here. That'd be cool at some point, too. We got a few. If you're not subscribed, we have a few emotes in here. Got a little angry chibi man version of me, if you will. It doesn't really look like me. Kind of does. Doesn't really. It's there. we got our other two emotes. We got the riskRED tilted emote and our custom LOL emote. It's there too. The BTE one. Well, we'll see on that one. But anyway, other than that, I think I'm good. I'm thinking calling it for now. I will be streaming tomorrow, so if you're around tomorrow, I will be here. We'll be playing some games, stuff like that. Art streams are on Thursday, so if you enjoy stuff like this, 12 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, typically, unless I say otherwise. We're doing some art streams. Just have a rainbow with the letters BTE. Huh. I mean, if you had a rainbow, you'd want it to be, like, animated. I think we have animated emotes now, though, on Twitch. I think that might only be a partner thing, though. Oh, a custom voice line. You mean butt stuff? Good old butt stuff. Stuff like that. Yeah. That's where we just get really close to the mic and we're just like, butt stuff. That's the thing that we're talking about. And there it is. Lots of it. Alrighty. I keep saying I'm going to chill and head on my way, because I do have to get up earlier tomorrow for the next stream for tomorrow. I also have a few other things I want to do tonight that I need to do. So, yes. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. I appreciate it. It's been a fun time. Made this a lot more enjoyable. Thanks for sticking on by. That emote is glorious, by the way. I've said that multiple times, but it's true. Yeah, that is all for me for today. Again, my Twitter and my Discord and all that kind of stuff is below. Wanted to participate in that. It is there. But again, thank you guys for coming out, and see you guys later. See you guys.